Another turning point, a fork stuck in the road. Time grabs you by the wrist, directs you where to go. So make the best of this test and don't ask why. It's not a question but a lesson learned in time. It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life. So take the photographs and still frames in your mind, hanging on a shelf in good health and good time. Tattoos and memories and dead skin on trial. For what it's worth, it was worth all the while. It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life. It's something unpredictable, but in the end it's right. I hope you had the time of your life. It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life.
Do you ever feel like a plastic bag drifting through the wind, wanting to start again? Do you ever feel this so paper thin, like a house of cards, one blow from caving in? Do you ever feel already buried deep, 6 feet under screens but no one seems to hear a thing? Do you know that there's still a chance for you, 'cause there's a spark in you? You just gotta ignite the light and let it shine. Just own the night like the 4th of July. 'Cause baby, you're a firework. Come on, show 'em what you work. Make 'em go, as you shoot across the sky. Space, your original cannot be replaced. If you only knew what the future holds, after a hurricane comes a rainbow. Maybe a reason why all the doors are closed, so you could open one that leads you to the perfect road. Like a lightning bolt, your heart will glow, and when it's time, you know you just gotta ignite the light and let it shine. Just own the night like the you shoot across the sky. You're a firework. Come on, let your colors burst. Make 'em go, You're gonna leave 'em going, Even brighter than the moon, moon, moon. Boom, boom, boom. Even brighter than the moon, moon, moon. I said, remember this moment in the back of my mind. The time we stood with our shaking hands, the crowds in stands went wild. We were the kings and the queens, and they read off our names. The night you danced like you knew our lives would never be the same. You held your head like a hero on a history book page. It was the end of the decade, but the start of an age. Long live the walls we crashed through, all the kingdom lights shine just for me and you. I was screaming, long live all the magic we made, and bring on all the pretenders. One day we will be remembered. I said, remember this feeling. I passed the pictures around of all the years that we stood there on the sidelines, wishing for right now. We are the kings and the queens. You traded your baseball cap for a crown, and they gave us our trophies, and we held them up for our town. And the cynics were outraged, screaming, this is absurd. 'Cause for a moment a band of thieves in ripped up jeans got to rule the world. Long live the walls we crashed through, all the kingdom lights shine just for me and you. I was screaming, long live all the magic we made, and bring on all the pretenders. I'm not afraid. Long live all the mountains we moved. I had the time of my life fighting dragons with you. I was screaming, long live one look on your face, and bring on all the pretenders. One day we will be remembered. Hold on to spinning around, confetti falls to the ground. May these memories break our take a moment, promise me this, that you'll stand by me forever. But if God forbid fate should step in and force us into a goodbye, if you have children someday, when they point to the pictures, please tell them my name.
travel on. There's one day here and the next day gone. Sometimes you bend, sometimes you stand, sometimes you turn your back to the wind. There's a world outside every darkened door where blues won't haunt you anymore, where the brave are free and lovers soar. Come ride with me to the distant shore. We won't hesitate to break down a garden gate. There's not much time left today. Life is a highway, I wanna ride it all night long. If you're going my way, well, I wanna drive it all night long. Through all these cities and all these towns, it's in my blood and it's all around. I love you now like I loved you then. This is the road and these are the hands. From Mozambique to those Memphis nights, the Khyber Pass to Vancouver's lights. And knock me down and back up again. You're in my blood, I'm not a lonely man. There's no road I can hold, a road so rough, this I know. I'll be there when the light comes in, to tell her we're survivors. Life is a highway, I wanna ride it all night long. If you're going my way, I wanna drive it all night long. Gimme, 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 yeah. Life is a highway, I wanna ride it all night long. Yeah. If you're going my way, I wanna drive it all night long. There was a distance between you and I. A misunderstanding once, but now we look it in the eye. There ain't no load that I can't hold. A road so rough, this I know. I'll be there when the light comes in. Tell her we're survivors. Life is a highway, I wanna ride it all night long. Yeah, you're going my way, I wanna drive it all night long. Gimme, 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 yeah. Life is a highway, I wanna ride it all night long. You're going my way, I wanna drive it all night long. Come on, gimme, 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 life is a highway, I wanna ride it all night. Yeah, I wanna drive it all night long, baby. You're going my way, I wanna drive it all night long.
Another turning point, a fork stuck in the road. Time grabs you by the wrist, direction.
Good evening, family, friends, and honored guests. It is my privilege, along with the faculty, staff, students, and alumni of Highland High School, to welcome you to the Nest and this evening's commencement ceremony honoring our 30th graduating class. This is your class of 2024 Highland Hawks. Now we'd ask that you either rise or stay rising in joining us, removing your caps for the presentation of colors, followed by the Pledge of Allegiance and our national anthem. The colors may enter the field. Tonight's colors are presented by 2024 graduates Parker Rydell to attend the Air Force Academy, Isaac Erickson attending Air Force Academy, John Lane Sarger, Military Academy at West Point, and Craig Martin, ROTC Scholarship at Arizona State University. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets raging amongst the sea gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you. Please be seated.
Will you please welcome Lauren Ward to the stage?
Thank you, Mr. Smith. Hi, I'm Lauren Ward, your senior class vice president, and I'd like to invite you all to focus on the Highland High School memorial wreath placed in the front row of our graduating seniors. This wreath signifies each and every one of the faculty members and seniors who are unable to be with us tonight. These inspirational individuals have and will continue to teach, inspire, and bless our lives. They have played an essential role in our journey here, and for that we thank them. They will forever be a part of the Hawk family. We honor the past and look forward to the future, aiming to emulate their light and to be a source of comfort, strength, and joy to our future friends and associates. Fellow graduates, my charge to you is to carry on the legacy of Highland High wherever your future takes you. While the question of what you're going to do may be overwhelming, the more important question is who are you going to be? The next step is a fresh start to reinvent ourselves, to emphasize our strengths and weaknesses, all working towards continuous progression and growth. As Troy Bolton said in his graduation speech in High School Musical, we have the opportunity to define ourselves as we choose. Choose to be happy, not bitter. Choose to be grateful, not entitled. Faithful, not proud. Choose to serve others and find lasting joy. The world needs more compassion and less people trying to be right. It is easy to make a point, but hard to make a difference. Seize each moment as a blessing. Love without hesitation. May the class of 2024 strive for excellence in all we do and preserve this legacy. Thank you and congratulations.
I walked across an empty land. I knew the pathway like the back of my hand. I felt the earth beneath my feet. Sat by a river and it made me complete. Oh, simple thing, where have you gone? I'm getting old and I need something to rely on. So tell me where, let me. I'm getting tired and I need somewhere to begin.
I came across a fallen tree. I felt the branches of it looking at me. Is this the place we used to love? Is this the place that I've been dreaming of? Oh, simple thing, where have you gone?
I need something to rely on. So tell me where, let me. I'm getting tired and I need somewhere to begin.
And if you have a minute, why don't we go talk about it somewhere only we know? This could be the end of everything, so why don't we go
Somewhere only we know.
somewhere only we know?
And if you have a minute, why don't we go talk about it somewhere only we know? This could be the end of everything.
So why don't we go?
So why don't we go? If you have a minute, why don't we go talk about it somewhere only we know? This could be the end of everything.
So why don't we go?
Somewhere only we know.
Somewhere only we know.
Somewhere only we know.
Please welcome Campbell Zaharis to the stage.
That was beautiful. Thank you, Highland Advanced Vocal Ensemble. Hi, my name is Campbell Zaharis, and I am the senior class secretary. The senior motto our class chose is, "Started from the bottom, now we're here," which represents overcoming challenges and obstacles to reach a higher level of success. This quote encapsulates the journey of growth we have experienced throughout high school. Starting as freshmen in the year 2020, our world was made unstable by COVID. We didn't have a first day of high school on campus. Instead, we were at home navigating online classes in our pajamas, social distancing, and wearing masks. Despite this untraditional start, the class of 2024 has proven to persevere and not allow these circumstances to define our high school career. Thank you to parents, teachers, coaches, and staff for guiding us with patience and love. You have taught us to be resilient and tenacious. Like our senior quote says, we have risen, and surely we will rise again. But this is certainly not the end of our story. We are about to start a new journey all over again. As we embark on this next chapter of our lives, I know we will succeed because we've already proven that we can. I'm told that life is going to be full of the unexpected, both good and bad. But I also know that we can handle it. I know that Highland's class of 2024 will reach the top of whatever it is we decide to pursue. There is still so much to be done, and I can't wait to see the heights to which we will soar. Thank you. Please welcome to the stage Reagan Standiford.
Hello, class of 2024, and all of our supporters. I'm your senior class treasurer, Reagan Standiford, and I am here tonight to announce our senior class gift. In the coming years, we will reflect on our time here at Highland and see it as a gift. We will appreciate the education, our classmates, our educators, our coaches, and all of the opportunities we have experienced in our time as Hawks. The gifts we've been giving here will carry us to the next chapter of our lives, and they are the foundation that we will build our futures on. Each of our unique personalities, talents, and opinions have gifted Highland with school spirit, dedication, and diversity, which have made us, as Hawks, soar. Our time here was not without uncertainty or hard times, but we fly on knowing that we have grown and learned in ways we never thought possible when we started our high school journey. So tonight, we announce the bronze statue of a hawk that is mounted in Hawk Hall as the class of 2024 gift to Highland High School. This statue is forever a reminder that Hawks persevere, Hawks take on hard things, and Hawks take care of each other and our community. We are all part of this Hawk family forever, which is a gift and an honor for life. Thank you, Highland, for everything. Love, class of 2024. Please welcome to the podium Tane Wolfgram, class of 2024, Spirit of the Hawk.
Class of 2024, Highland High School Administration, members of the Gilbert Public Schools Governing Board, family and friends, aloha. Aloha. It is an honor to speak with you tonight as the 2024 recipient of the Spirit of the Hawk Award. My name is Tane Kaha Wolfgram. Many of you know me as Tane, and most of you probably just know me as the fire knife dancer. I've been performing the Siva Afi for the last 10 years of my life, And it took lots of preparation, lots of training, and lots of time. The last time I was in front of all of you was at the prom pep assembly, and believe it or not, spitting fire was much easier than preparing for this speech. But with the support and preparation from both family and mentors, I would like to say congratulations to our Highland seniors that have completed this huge milestone in our lives. Much like all of you, I've been thinking these last few weeks about how much I owe to my parents. Oftentimes, it may have seemed as though the expectations were too high. But now I'm realizing that it was just an unrelenting belief in me and my potential. That I will be eternally grateful for. Because of that kind support, we've been able to work hard, overcome obstacles, and achieve our goals, turning this time in our lives into something truly remarkable. We are graduating. We are at a time of new beginnings and new opportunities. You might be thinking of the goals you're making that will lead to your success after high school. However, we should be thinking of the opportunities we've had here at Highland that have shaped our future and the resources that have provided solace in our lives from the high expectations of this society. As we gather here today, we are also reminded of who has prepared us for the future. Friends, teachers, coaches. While the future is an exciting thought, we cannot forget to look back with gratitude on the people, memories, and experiences that have brought us to this moment and provided us with the support to make the most of it. A few months ago, when I turned 18, my uncle took me skydiving. As I stood at the edge of the plane, looking down, I froze. Looking from thousands of feet in the air, the land beneath me seemed almost uncertain. But with the encouragement of my instructor, I jumped. As I was free falling back towards Earth, the little things became more clear. Much like our family and teachers here at Highland, a parachute was attached to help guide me, and it was easy to identify where I wanted to land. It's our time, graduates, to take that jump with confidence. We've had the support and guidance to know exactly where we need to land. As I conclude my time here today, my message to you is simple, and it comes from the island of New Zealand, where my father is from. Kia kaha, a phrase that means to be strong and stay strong. May we not shy away from life and instead challenge ourselves to take risks, be brave enough to overcome uncertainties, and jump into the next chapter of our lives. Know that your potential is only set by your personal limits. Class of 2024, thank you and congratulations.
I have the privilege and honor to recognize our 2023-2024 Valedictorian and Salutatorian. Valedictorian is the academic title conferred upon the highest ranked student among those graduating from Highland High School, based on the highest grade point average of this graduating class. Salutatorian is the academic title conferred upon the second highest ranking student in this graduating class. Our valedictorian for the class of 2024 is Max Robison, and our salutatorian is Bryson Jeppesen. Please help me welcome Max Robison to the stage. Max is Highland High School's 2023-2024 valedictorian. Max's parents are Blake and Addie Robison and brother to Jack, Gus, and Drew. Max finishes high school with a 4.95 GPA. He won the National Merit Scholar Competition, earning Highland's highest score ever on the ASVAB test, and became the first Highland student in 14 years to be named a semifinalist of the prestigious Flynn Scholarship. Max is a four-time state Latin Certamen champion, placing 15th in the nation and winning 4 gold medals from the National Latin exam. Max played all 4 years on Highland's basketball team, and his favorite Highland memory is winning the 2023 state basketball championship, where he says he had the best view in the whole arena from the Highland bench. He is an Eagle Scout, member of Gilbert's Mayor's Youth Advisory Committee, and a founding member of the National Sandra Day O'Connor Civics and Debate Club. The last 2 years, he has worked with ASU professors researching medical imaging, informatics, and neuroengineering. Max will attend BYU on a full National Merit Scholarship, where after serving a church mission in Copenhagen, Denmark, he will study neuroscience and artificial intelligence in hopes of helping the entire class of 2024 live forever. Congratulations to Max and his family. And now a few words from Max.
It has been said, a journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Or in our case, it began with a mask. Lots of masks. Virtual orientation, virtual school, then hybrid school, then yay, finally in-person school. Just kidding, back to hybrid. It was a bumpy, adventurous start, but we made it through that first year of uncertainty to stand before you today as the most resilient, wise, and good-looking graduating class in the history of Highland High School. We did not do it on our own, not by a long shot. It is with immense gratitude that we thank all of our teachers, administrators, staff, counselors, directors, and coaches who sacrificed and dedicated so much to help us learn and grow and shape us into the people we are today. We are forever grateful. Extra special thanks to our families, our grandparents for the unwavering love and spoiling, our siblings for annoying us but also putting up with us, and our parents for being there for 18 years through good times and bad, celebrating our triumphs and consoling our failures. We love you. There are many lessons to be learned during high school. Tonight, I want to focus on 3: controlling the controllables, doing the little things right, and celebrating progress. Winston Churchill said, "Some people dream of success, while others wake up and work." Our lives will be filled with events that we have no way of predicting. My advice for you, don't seek to protect yourself from the unknown. Instead, make sure you control the things that you can control. We can control our attitudes, we can control the direction of our focus, and most importantly, we can control the amount of effort we put into every task we undertake. My best memories at Highland occurred on the basketball court. Each game is filled with details that don't show up in the highlight reel, but are essential to success. Boxing out a shooter, setting a screen, rotating on defense. These tasks do not require any special talent, only effort. Our lives are filled with routine, mundane tasks that may seem insignificant, but actually hold large value. Remember, how you do anything is how you do everything. If you give your utmost effort in each moment in life, doing the little things right time after time, success will follow. Some say practice makes perfect. I think a better version is practice makes progress. The real goal of life is progress, not perfection. Never stop trying to improve each and every day. Challenge yourself. Push yourself. Even if you don't achieve your goal, look back and recognize how much you've grown. As Zig Ziglar said, what you get by achieving your goals is not as important as what you become by achieving your goals. I can't wait to see what we become and the incredible impact we make on the world. To paraphrase Ayn Rand, the question isn't who's going to let us, it's who's going to stop us. I can't imagine the last 4 years with any other 808 people. I love you all. Thank you, and congratulations, class of 2024.
Please help me welcome Bryson Jeppesen to the stage. Bryson Jeppesen is Highland High School's 2023-2024 Salutatorian. Bryson Jeppesen, son of Sean and Angie Jeppesen. During his time at Highland, Bryson has achieved a cumulative GPA of 4.827. He has shown exceptional leadership and commitment, serving as the president of the AP Student Leadership Council, completing over 200 hours of community service as a member of Scouts of America, participating in National Honor Society, and dedicating 13 years of study to the piano. Bryson's off-campus achievements are impressive as well, having earned Scouting's highest rank of Eagle Scout and completing an associate's degree in science from Chandler Gilbert Community College. This fall, Bryson will be attending Princeton University, where he plans to study philosophy and comparative religion. Bryson aspires to be a career in law or academia, pursuing professorship and research in the fields of law or religious philosophy. Congratulations to Bryson and his family. We will hear from Bryson as we ask him to go over to the East Podium. Congratulations, Bryson. Please join me in welcoming our first academic speaker to the podium, Matthew Ospina.
Yo, he got it so tight. Hello, everyone. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Matthew Ospina, and I hope you've all been having an exciting night. I would like to start by saying thank you. I would like to thank my family for their endless support. I would like to thank my friends for making high school bearable, and Ms. Shores and Mrs. Haddagy for their endless advice they've given me since I met them. Without their help, I wouldn't have challenged myself with my academic workload or be up on the stage giving this speech. In fact, I had actually no intention of giving this speech, which I know sounds arrogant, but believe me, it was discomfort. I didn't want to admit that I genuinely had something that I wanted to say upon this stage. I was uncomfortable because for a long time, I didn't see myself as a typical Highland student, and I didn't perceive myself as part of the community here. That made me hesitant, full of disbelief in the idea that I deserved to speak at graduation. That's when I went to consult with Ms. Shores and Mrs. Haddagy, who allowed me to recognize I do have a community that started with those teachers whose rooms I peeked into when I had spare time or needed advice on things like whether or not I should apply to speak. My community at Highland was built over 4 years with the help from teachers and students who made me feel seen and appreciated, celebrating my achievements alongside me and consoling me through both personal and educational obstacles. I speak for all of us when I say this year was a struggle. Between college application processes, balancing our jobs at school, and our social lives, there's probably at least one moment where you felt like you're ready to give up. But it's in times like those that you relied on your community, whether that be your family, friends, or teachers who gave support, imparted wisdom, or fueled you to keep pushing through. I'd like for us to think about all those people now. Think about your mom who worked double shifts at her job so she could fund your college application fees. Think about your coach who tortured you with those long and grueling workouts so you could become the best version of yourself. And think about your teachers who have dedicated their time and effort into not making you just a good student, but a good human being. When we were lacking motivation to be here and our bed and pillow was calling our names, it was a motivation we found in those around us that propelled us forward. I bet when you truly reflect, while some of the lessons may have been exciting and engaging, your decision to show up daily was due to the community we've been building. While we believe we're inspired by material possessions or success, I've seen that what actually inspires us are the relationships that we foster with other people and how those connections motivate us to be better versions of ourselves every day. People who keep us grounded, like my father, people who ensure that we stay focused, like my brother, and people who love us unconditionally, like my mother, are the reason why we're all happier and live more purposefully when we lean on others for support. These relationships and connections are why I enjoyed my time at Highland. While it may go unnoticed, our community is started by our teachers who go out of their way to eat with us, get to know us on a personal level, and show up to see our games, shows, and plays. This foundation of community is then built upon by our peers. The fact that these bonds travel outside the scope of teacher and student or peer-to-peer and transform into a partnership between mentors and friends is a testament to the quality of the community that has been built here. Every time you invited someone to lunch, checked up on someone's well-being, or brought a new pet fish to class who was eventually called Swim Shady, you built a community for someone. For me, it was a time that I opened up to Ryan Kim about feeling like I never really belonged. He not only heard me, but listened, then imparted some wisdom of his own, sharing in and relating to my experience. He said he was willing to create a place for me. He became a part of my community. If you haven't ever been this person, the person who is building community for others who don't see themselves fitting in like me, I implore you to start today. The way we can honor and respect the communities that have gotten us through Highland and will get us to the next stages of our lives is by remembering these important words from Tuesdays with Maury by Mitch Albom. The most important thing in life is to learn how to give out love and let it come in. Thank you and congratulations, class of 2024. Please help me welcome Bryson Jepson to the podium.
Thank you, Matt, for that message. Before I begin, I would like to extend a good evening to governing board members Lori Woods and John Castellano, Highland High School staff and administration, teachers, friends and family, and the graduating class of 2024. There is no doubt tonight is one that we will never forget. The music, the lights, the anticipation, the visiting family and friends, the camaraderie of our peers. Tonight's glamour is simply unforgettable. But there is also no doubt that tonight's monumental value is not simply a function of its glamour, but rather found in the minutiae of what our nearly 2-decade-long accomplishment has been built upon. Our diplomas were not earned in 4 years, but battled for over more than a dozen. Over the course of our lives, we fought these battles in a series of boxes, both literal and figurative. Our introductory boxes were those of childhood homes and elementary schools, where we fought against early bedtimes and recess bells. In this box, we made our oldest friends and developed the foundational social, physical, and academic skills necessary for the future. In this box, we began to grow. As time passed, our boxes changed, and along with them, the battles we faced. Many of us changed homes, changed schools, even changed ourselves. As we faced the new challenges of maturity, our battles became fiercer. We learned to combat the perplexingly isolating feelings of bigger schools, larger communities, and a greater exposure to the world. We fought to find ourselves and our interests and passions. We fought the comparisons to others that came down with our emerging identities. We fought to continue our growth, and we continued to fill our boxes with discoveries of ourselves and of the world. And then we arrived here, a box-shaped building where we would spend our next 4 years. Highland became our collective box, a box where we have solved equations, analyzed data, and written literary analysis. We've repaired vehicles, cooked Michelin star meals, and painted countless wall-bound murals. We've performed symphonies, interpreted dances, and game day routines. We've won battles on the field, the court, and on the track. For 4 years, we fought for academic, athletic, and artistic success. For 4 years, we fought to find ourselves. Through the challenges, dedication, and accomplishments, we've expanded to fill this box built to facilitate our development. So much so that it brims with our accomplishments, ideas, and dreams. Our box became our home, comfortable and familiar, but no longer can our box contain us. We've lived in boxes all of our lives. Each individual box is unique, its walls constructed by the families we're born into, the friends we choose to hold close, and the activities and experiences in which we find our identities. Our boxes are furnished with our values and beliefs, communicated through the artwork that adorns the walls and the melodies that fill the air. In our boxes, we live. And often in our boxes, we stay. We rely on the walls of borrowed belief for shelter. We rely on the melodies of unexamined values for comfort. But most concerningly, we rely on the paintings of limited worldviews for direction. While for a time our boxes were imperative to our development, there comes a time when we will have begun to outgrow them. I urge you, if you haven't begun to do so already, to make that time now. The class of 24 is one of thinkers, authors, athletes, creators, leaders, innovators, learners, workers, and dreamers. Our potential is inconceivable. Our drive is incalculable. Our hope is immeasurable. In each of you, I see ambitions that will change lives and dreams that will shake the world's very foundation. But these dreams lie outside the boundaries of our boxes. Do not let your box contain you. Do not allow yourself to be defined by the confines of who you once were, what you once believed, or what you once wanted. Rather, demolish the walls. Tear the paintings down and compose your own melodies. Open your mind to a new belief. Have an authentic conversation with someone unlike yourself. Throw prejudice and pride out of your mind. I beg you to cast off the chains of predisposition. I beg you to question what you know of the world. I beg you to open the box. Thank you. Please join me in welcoming to the podium Danica Singleton and Crystal Zimmerman.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Danica Singleton.
And my name is Crystal Zimmerman, and we are your senior class representatives.
Today, we are privileged to introduce an amazing man who inspires us to do our best each and every day, our principal, Mr. Yee.
Brian Yee was born and raised in Mesa, Arizona, where he graduated from Mesa High School in 1990. He received his bachelor's degree in secondary education from Arizona State University, and then went on to earn his master's degree in educational leadership from Northern Arizona University.
Mr. Yee started his journey in education at Highland Junior High, where he was both a 7th grade social studies teacher and the principal. He became a principal at Greenfield Junior High and has now been our principal at Highland for 2 years.
Here at our school, he has the ability to show love and respect to the students, staff, and community. We are so grateful to have him here with us as both our principal and our friend.
Mr. Yee is married to his wife, Jamie, and together they have 7 amazing children. They enjoy attending each and every activity for our school, such as concerts, sports games, and special events. Mr. and Mrs. Yee have supported our school by dedicating countless hours of time to be there for all of us.
When Mr. Yee is not at the school, he is either somewhere on a beach with his feet in the water or screaming like a little girl on the Guardians of the Galaxy ride. His dream is to stay in an over-the-water bungalow in Bora Bora.
If you know Mr. Yee, you know that he has shoe game like none other, and you will never catch him without a clean pair on. His all-time favorite pair of shoes that he owns are the original Air Jordan 1s. Mr. Yee's strange addictions include eating instant ramen noodles and a PB&J for dinner at least once a week.
Being the principal of a school with over 3,200 students is not easy, but Mr. Yee makes sure that he always has a smile on his face. He has inspired the both of us more than he could ever know and has played a massive role in all of our lives.
So please, could you join us in welcoming our principal, Mr. Yee.
Thank you, Crystal and Danica, for the introduction. We will miss you here at the Nest. And Crystal, thank you for enduring through my girlish screams and creating lasting memories for me that I will always cherish from those Guardian of the Galaxy rides. May I add my own welcome to Gilbert Public Schools Board Member, Mrs. Lori Wood, Executive Director of Technology, John Castellano, as well as the parents, family, and friends of the Highland staff that are here to celebrate you, the Highland Hawk class of 2024. Thank you for joining us tonight in this celebration. It is a privilege and an honor to be with you here tonight to celebrate each of these students and their accomplishments. The class of 2024 is the 30th graduating class of Highland High School. The class is comprised of 808 Highland students who have earned over $13.5 million and counting in scholarship money, and who have donated over 13,000 hours of service in the past 4 years. In the next few months, they will head into the world, entering college, careers, service in the military, and plans that will take them across the globe to serve people in different countries on different continents. Despite the challenges they have faced, I am confident that each of them has what it takes to achieve success. They have been well prepared for their next steps by a community that values education. Earlier this evening, our Highland Advanced Vocal Ensemble performed Somewhere Only We Know by the band Keen. One of those band members said the song is about, quote, a place where we grew up and a longing for something pure and simple. It's about us as friends and a band growing up. I relate this to how you have the opportunity to relate Highland High School to where you were able to grow up with your friends and your family, where it was not always simple. But you can reflect upon your time here at the Nest growing up and how it prepared you for your next chapter in life. Remember what our Spirit of the Hawk, Tane, shared earlier. We cannot forget to look back fondly on the people, memories, and experiences that have brought us to this moment. Another band member from Keene stated, it's about being able to draw strength from a place or experience you've shared with someone. I think it's an idea a lot of people can relate to. I hope you can draw strength from your experiences that you have had while here at Highland, the good and the bad experiences, because we can learn from both of these kinds of experiences to help us become better humans. Those good and bad opportunities will come your way in the future, and how you deal with them will help create who you become. Just like Campbell Zaharis shared earlier, she said, I am told that life is going to be full of the unexpected, both good and bad, but I also know that we can handle it. You are a senior class like none other before you. Other high schools are likely saying the same thing about their seniors, but I truly believe that you, the Highland class of 2024, have risen and are now going to soar as you leave the Nest. Think back to your freshman year. You were just recovering from the longest spring break ever in history to conclude your 8th grade year. You did not have the end of the school year celebration, events, traditional opportunities to close out your junior high career. You headed into a summer with uncertainty and not knowing what to expect entering high school, where you would typically attend freshman orientation led by our amazing Link Crew students and advisors, or even being able to attend summer school in person to get a jump start on your credits. Camps that were held in person or on our band fields or in the gym or on the football field, none of those could take place. You were being impacted by forces out of your control and forcing you to start your high school career like no other freshman class ever has. Think about that for a moment. These opportunities I mentioned, and many others that I did not, are intended to help you start your high school journey on a positive note, to build relationships, be comfortable in your new setting, meet new teachers and staff who will be here by your side for the next 4 years to help launch you. Yet none of that could happen in person, and instead, you were forced to do all of those things through WebEx and online learning, which had never been done before on such a massive scale at that time. I do want to give a shout out to John Castellano, who is here tonight representing our Gilbert Public Schools Superintendency, to thank him for his efforts in providing the support and resources necessary to make that onlining occur. for both students and for staff. To no fault of his own, he was thrust into a position to create a learning system and structure that would support all of the online learning that was taking place at all of our Gilbert Public Schools, elementary, junior, and high schools. Thank you, John, for doing something that no one else had done before. Students, remember how you had to learn from home to be a freshman here at Highland. It was not easy. It was frustrating, challenging, and something that you were not expecting to have to do. Then later that fall, you transitioned into hybrid learning, where half of you could attend in person while the other half of the school population stayed home to continue online learning. Then in January, everyone was able to attend campus at the same time in person to return back to normal. There was nothing normal about that first year of high school that for each of you. You faced challenges that no other freshman here at Highland has ever faced. You faced obstacles and hurdles, and your academic, social, emotional, and relationships were impacted like no other Highland freshman had ever to endure. Yet, you continued to move forward one step at a time. When it was tough, scary, or just plain hard, you still chose to move forward and not let this world keep you down. You did not let this freshman year hold you back. You did not let it define who you are. Your achievements and accomplishments have a strong argument amongst the history of the previous 29 graduating classes of Highland High School to be the greatest class to ever come out of the nest, due to the start that you had. You used that to your advantage to become stronger and develop resilience and grit, to show the world that you are going to rise and soar, and nothing, not even a worldwide pandemic, will stop you from what you will achieve. After I conclude speaking, our amazing Highland Advanced Vocal Ensemble will sing I Lived by One Republic. As you listen to their incredible voices and hear them sing the lyrics, please think of the moments where you truly lived as a Hawk. When the chorus sings, I did it all, find comfort in that you did your all to get to this moment. That when you hear the line, I owned every second that this world could give, that you can recall how you owned every second of your time as a Highland student and took what the world threw at you these last 4 years to challenge you, to attack you, to make you want to quit, but you did not. You stood up to those moments, as hard as it was, and you stood tall to face those challenges head on. That when you leave the nest and you feel like quitting or down on yourself or things are not going your way, that you can turn on I Lived and hear the line, hope when you take that jump, you don't fear that fall. And know that you as a freshman had to take that jump and did not know if you would stick the landing or if you would fall. That you took risk and chances and were faced with uncertainty that no other freshman had ever faced. But you did stick that landing because you are here right now, ready to graduate as a class of 2024. And when you hear your chorus sing, and when that sun goes down, hope you raise your cup, that you can find solace and joy in knowing that you are an amazing person, and you were these last 4 years as a student here at Highland. That you can take a moment to celebrate what you have accomplished and also acknowledge those that have helped you get to this point. And as the song concludes with, I swear I lived, that you can look back at your time as a Highland Hawk and testify that you did exactly that. And now you have the experience, abilities, and grit to rise and soar from the nest and continue to become the person you are destined to be. Go be great, Hawks. You showed us how to do that the last 4 years here at the Nest. Now it is your turn to show the world. Congratulations, class of 2024, a truly amazing and unforgettable class.
Hope when the water rises, you build a wall.
Hope when the crowd screams out, they're screaming your name. Hope if everybody runs, you choose to stay.
Hope that you fall in love and it hurts so bad. The only way you can know is give it all you have.
And I hope that you don't suffer, but take the pain. Hope when the moment comes, you'll say, I did it all. I did it all. I owned every second that this world could give. Saw so many places of things that I did. Yeah, with every broken bone, I swear I live. Hope that you spend your days, but they all add up. And when that sun goes down, hope you raise your cup. Oh, I wish that I could witness all your joy and all your pain. But until my moment comes, I'll say I did it all. I did it all. I owned every second that this world could give. Saw so many places of things that I did. Yeah, with every broken bone, I swear I live. With every broken bone, I swear I live. With every broken bone, I swear I did it all. I did it all. I owned every second that this world could give. Saw so many places of things that I did. Yeah, with every broken bone, I swear I live. I swear I
Mrs. Wood, as a representative of the Gilbert Public Schools Governing Board, I am privileged to confirm the graduates before you have met all requirements as prescribed by the state of Arizona and Gilbert Public Schools and are therefore eligible for graduation from Highland High School. Mrs. Wood, Mrs. Wood and Mr. Castellano, it is with great pride that I present to you the 30th graduating class of Highland High School, the class of 2024.
Thank you, Mr. Yee. On behalf of the state of Arizona and Gilbert Public Schools Governing Board, it is my pleasure and honor to accept these students as graduates and authorize Highland High School to present them with their diplomas as graduating members of the class of 2024. To our graduates, our parents and families, our teachers and staff, it is an honor to gather tonight and celebrate years of learning and growing, years of work, support, encouragement, and perseverance. We thank you and we commend you, and Hawks, we wish you every success in your future endeavors. Congratulations.
Max Ogden Robison.
Bryson Sean Jepson.
Matthew Anthony Ospina.
Tanekaha Mayava Wolfgram.
Lauren Abigail Ward.
Justice Siobhan Conley.
Campbell Ann Zaharis.
Reagan Carly Standiford.
Danica Hope Singleton.
Cameron Marion Allen.
Kiara Lynn Porter.
Eli Jonathan Kirby.
Crystal Ann Zimmerman.
Camden Thomas Skutnik.
Riley Dean Ferguson.
Cody Thomas Skutnik.
Jostin Joseph.
Ashley Bautista Eronimo.
Chloe Bell Maxwell.
Elena Scott.
Lazar Tuba.
Mandy Emily Lee.
Joshua Paul Ritchie.
Daniel James Khalil.
Jennifer Aguilar.
Yaya M. Abdul.
Kyle Nathaniel Hartley.
Asher Lincoln Adair.
Joseph Asher Abbott.
Lucas Jacob Adams.
Patrick Luis Pascua Acon.
Greer Marie Adamson.
Mara Aguilar Perez.
Umer Adil.
Brooke Claire Albee.
Riley Sky Brandt.
Nicole Renee Albrecht.
Tate Stephen Goodman.
Caden Ridge Albright.
Peyton Hannah Hanks.
Liberty Kate Alexander.
Hannah Lee Herrera.
Dylan Ty Aldredge.
Shayna Teal Johnson.
Caitlin Sue Allen.
Jacob Wayne Santee.
Tyler Elizabeth Allen.
Macy T. Yetter.
Eric Michael Wagner.
Jacob Stephen Allred.
Justin Seth Wagner.
Dean Marcus Altman.
Grant Michael Austin.
McKenna Elisa Alvarado.
Mark Matthew Arrington.
Callista Aurelia Andaya.
Paul Michaelo Arrington.
Addison Grace Anderson.
Eva Murray Arnold.
Alexis Ray Anderson.
Mia Nicole Avers.
Paul Tosh Anderson.
Miguel Conrado Ayala Shelley.
Emily Ploy Andreoli.
Devin Lucas Babers.
Cole Kent Archibald.
Brick Thomas Bagley.
Ellie Archibald.
Andrea Renee Bayard.
Ilcila Janeth Aravello Garcia.
Brinley Diane Baker.
Aubrey Ann Arias.
MJ William Baker.
Kellen Jager Arndt.
Sala Hanalealia Baker.
Landon Curtis Arnell.
Serenity Lynn Baker.
Deborah Sarah Ball.
Jeremiah Lee Baldonado.
Jared Lewis Barnes.
Reagan Margaret Bergeson.
Quinlan Erlyn Barton.
Benjamin Bernal.
Hannah Shea Batchelor.
Bertrand Demond Berry II.
Larissa May Bateman.
Brock Allen Berchet.
Maya Catherine Michelle Bauer.
Alexis Biggs.
Brendan Reese Bazzani.
Sadie Elizabeth Bird.
Hayden Xavier Beadle.
Eric Thomas Bjorkley.
Thomas Brodine Beeson.
Malia Elise Blanco.
Madison Riley Bell.
Rexley Ann Bland.
Atlee Ray Bellin.
Alexis Marie Blaywat.
Chloe Suzette Bennett.
Chloe Isabel Fernandez Boquia.
Jack Stephen Bennett.
Shane Daniel Bomer.
Ava Caroline Borger.
Landon Michael Bonham.
Claudia Sofia Campa Bracamontes.
Cambry K. Borelli.
Ava Nicole Borgerson.
Amado Campa Bracamontes.
Ethan Robert Bostwick.
Isabel Elena Brown.
Emma Lucy Bowen.
Cody David Burdick.
Bella Rose Breinholt.
Asher Burnett.
Reagan Colleen Breinholt.
Jackson Ryan Butler.
Shalise Marie Bretz.
Keaton Erica Butler.
Anna Broadbent.
Mangum Cooper Brown.
Abby Lynn Brower.
Mitchell J. Budge.
Drew James Brower.
Alyssa Jane Bullock.
Iori Ulani Marie Brown.
Kate Elizabeth Bunker.
Wyatt Everett Bima.
Cameron Christopher Burkhardt.
Brinley Isabel Burkett.
Maggie Ann Cahill.
Remington Ray Chapman.
Avery Danielle Burkett.
Samantha Eve Chapman.
Kaylin Sky Burkett.
Bryce Jerome Cheney.
William Thor Chin.
Claire Agnes Chilton.
Luke Dan Chornos.
Kiana Satsuki Carr.
Andon Ridge Christensen.
Dulce Guillory Samantha Carrillo Matias.
David Brigham Clough.
Cameron Scott Carter.
Seth Michael Clough.
Corbin Robert Coleman.
Murphy Laura Coxon.
Gavin Antonio Castillo.
Chloe Isabella Conrad.
Victoria Kim Catron.
Janie Cook.
Max Ace Chandler.
Jayla Cyan Cooley.
Amber Renee Campos.
Brooklyn Elizabeth Cooley.
Grant Thomas Candland.
Anna Claire Koppel.
Talon Craig Cantor.
Keelan Rose Cordell.
Madison Nadine Carter.
Alexander James Curran.
Madeline Grace Dallas.
Amy Isabel Cruz.
Carson Chase Corey.
Peyton Elliott Dillard.
Grace Elizabeth Cota del Cid.
Ava Mae Curry.
Brinley Elise Cowart.
Kimberly Sue Curtis.
Henry Bruce Cowart.
Christina Nicole Curtis.
Caden Taylor Cowley.
Trevor David Cutchin.
Kaylin Rose Cox.
Emily C. Daufam.
James Michael Coyer.
Dallin William Davidson.
Shaylani Carey Lavina Craigo.
Andres Ariel Davidson.
Sophia Grace Avechuco Crow.
Dallin Michael Davis.
James Scott Cullimore.
Lucy Ann Davis.
Cash Russell Cullimore.
Quinley Page Deasy.
Cody Allen Cullimore.
Serena Lynn Dean.
Tylee Marie Camard.
Hadley Gloria de Campos.
Adam Christopher Decker.
Jacob Paul Dostel.
Eli Joseph Dees.
Aiden Christopher Douglas.
Christopher Michael Defoe.
Colby Mark Dover.
Evan James DeFrancesco.
Cassius Joseph Hisashito Downs.
Elisa Berlin Deland.
Ashlyn Elizabeth Drew.
Bo Sebastian Deschamps.
Katia Fernanda Duarte.
Michael Allen DeRusso.
Parker Grant Duffin.
Lucy Elizabeth DeWitt.
Leah Lynn Dulgarian.
Dallin Ace Dickerson.
Jacob Caden Eccles.
Emma Ann Dietz.
Andrew Michael Edwards.
Emma Irene DeBozy.
Samantha Paige Egan.
Teslin Alexis Dobson.
Sage Christian Elias.
Alan Christian Domsky.
Sean David Ellenberger.
Kira Simone Donadio.
Connor Cecil Ellsworth.
Kendra Marie Elrod.
Fabricio Flores Jr.
Landon Keith Engel.
Crystal Noel Foley.
Isaac Frank Erickson.
Amelia Macy Fong.
Tessa Grace Ersland.
Lauren Faith Forbes.
Cole Evans.
Jacob Scott Ford.
Dylan Stewart Evans.
Lucian Jameson Fortier.
Macy Jade Evanson.
James Tiencum Fowler VII.
Braden Asher Ferris.
Cameron Rose Fox.
Joseph Storm Farnsworth,
Katie Laura Friedman,
Vanessa Tate Fincham,
Braxton Henry Frost,
Madison Grace Fink,
Nicholas Orion Fucciarelli,
Amelia Grace Fitzpatrick,
Braden James Fuller,
Harrison Gage Flaidland,
Taylor Amy Fullerton,
Amanda May Flickinger,
Julia Marie Furlow,
Annalise Nicole Galliano,
Noelle Aileen Gates,
Carlo Brian Gallegos,
Tristan Corderio Geary,
Mateo William Gallegos,
Marie Beth Geigel,
Matthew Galvez,
Komanikai Kumea Genagaibus,
Carlos Alberto Gomez,
Savannah Rose Gunenbacher,
Tiana Yasmin Garcia,
Jaya Janae,
Damian Anthony Garcia,
Jabin Jacobs George,
Daniel Joseph Garcia,
Noah Corai Gerard,
Harding Ryder Garcia,
Madeline Mackenzie Gerwitz,
Caitlin Brianna Gardner,
Ian Nathaniel Torres Gibbs,
Mackenzie Marie Gardner,
Grace Lauren Gifford,
Adeline Rebecca Garn,
Lance Cooper Gilchrist,
Genevieve Gabriela Garsha,
David Xander Gilliland,
Kellen Riley Gates,
Spencer Isaac Gilliland,
Jacob Michael Giltonen,
Jane Ashley Grossbeck,
Andrick Godinez,
Caleb Eric Grover,
Ana Lucia Gomez,
Joshua Richard Gulbranson,
Amaris Yvette Gonzalez Rodas,
Cole Ryan Gunnell,
Isabella Nicole Graff,
Gracie Jill Hacker,
Ando Carey Grandin,
Lily May Had,
Cade Thomas Halls,
Carson Elliott Hadvab,
Sean Anthony Grantham,
Noah Caden Hahn,
Hayden Jacob Gray,
Lucy Jeanette Hansen,
Dylan Kimball Gretting,
Claire Marie Hansen,
Daniel Adams Green,
Harlan William Harbison,
Matthew David Grenke,
Emma Reese Harpster,
Dylan Lloyd Grenko,
Joshua Curtis Hartman,
Landon King Griffiths,
Clara Michelle Hying,
Valerie Catherine Hoffman,
David Michael Heil,
MD Tamid Hassan,
Leah Reina Hinsey,
Oliver Mark Haslam,
Reese Hikaru Ho,
Jace Thomas Heaps,
Logan Wyatt Hoshnick,
Marissa Ann Heaton,
Disha Bargov Hoti,
Journey Rain Heller,
Diego Ichiro Hota Guzman,
Alicia Morgan Hemmingson,
Leonardo Yuji Hota Guzman,
Ava Sophia Hendrick,
Braden John Howell,
Shiara Sanai Henley,
Cohen Michael Hefner,
Leo Antonio Hernandez,
Madison Iris Hurley,
Nolan Thomas Hess,
Daniel Francis Hurst,
Nixie Jane Hess,
Clark Philip Hutchison Wagner,
Ashley Judith Hester,
Luke Masatoshi Aikida,
Dylan Louise Heverling,
Aiden Harper Johnson,
Casey Sue Incardone,
Lacey Mae Johnson,
Savannah Lynn Isaacson,
Sparrowhawk Lolena Jones,
Kinley Brooke Jackson,
Zachary Kenneth Jones,
Ella Marie James,
Chase Christopher Jorgensen,
Melanie Hope Jameson,
Derek Kyle Joseph.
Wyatt Anders Jarrow.
Infinity Lynn Judding.
Emma Taylor Jarvis.
Caden Alexander Karras.
Daniel James Jennings.
Tanner James Keene.
Andrew John Jensen.
Shane Leland Keaton.
Nathaniel Davin Jensen.
Cade Warren Keller.
Sadie Ray Jensen.
Chase Hunter Kelly.
Renee Rose Joquin.
Addison Patricia Kelly.
Vivon John.
Nora Jane Kelly.
Mallory Jordan Kalkman.
Elliot Inderbeck Kingery.
Maya Isabella Kohlenberg.
Micah Johannes Knies.
Shifera Marie Kelsey.
Belle Rose Larson.
Tyler James Kelson.
Alvin Jeffrey Coberlin.
Peyton Ann Kempton.
Teshir Ihem Pedro Koshagi.
Lucas Glenn Kennedy.
Aniela Marie Kowalski.
Samuel Ryan Kennedy.
Paige Mackenzie Crack.
Caitlin Amelia Curbs.
Jet Stewart Kraus.
Rex Jacob Kirby.
Ava Kelly Cruz.
Talon Rex Kirby.
Cassidy Faith Coons.
Sophia Ellen Kerr.
Gracie Ray Kurth.
Faith Kiza.
Dylan Renee Layson.
Ryan Tayson Kim.
Tate Whitney LeClaire.
Isaac Lee King.
Madison Riley LeMay.
Brigham Rhett Larson.
Bentley Robert Lingard.
Morgan Marie Landy.
Elise Monroe Lipscomb.
Riley Elizabeth Lane.
Rhiannon D. Lister.
Priscilla Lapara.
Dane Hutton Lockwood.
Alexander Richard Larson.
Riley Nicole Long.
Henry Charles Larson.
Sergio Lopez Jr.
Ashlyn Joy Latella.
Isabella Angelina Lawrence.
Hannah Judy Lee.
Logan Isaac Lorigan.
Jonathan Scott Leasley.
Ava Bay Laux.
Sean Andrew Lesher.
Taylor Christine Love.
Brielle Diane Levesque.
Elizabeth Adele Lowry.
Layla Jane Lewis.
Dalen Ray Lucky.
Jadelyn Adele Lilly.
Christian Wade Lewick.
Jolyn Lynn.
Sophia Rose Lundgren.
Rich Lynn.
Ellie Page Mask.
Nathan Robert McDonald.
Hudson Gray Massey.
Ashton Todd McKinsey.
Noah Anthony Maturan.
Brinley Maximov.
Brooke Laurelyn McAfee.
Noah Christian Malku.
Amir Devon McCall.
Tanner Anthony Maltby.
Dominic Joseph McCarty.
Nina Catherine Mangine.
William Cole McLeave.
Zachary Douglas Maridi.
Zachary Sean McDonough.
Avery Grace Marlowe.
Tyler Nicole McDowell.
Brody Timothy Martin.
Haley May McGee.
Craig John Martin.
David Ernest McCone II.
Emma Ann Martin.
Kai Matthew McKernan.
Terrence Quentin Martin.
Sabrina Catherine McLean.
Eva Elena Martinez.
Brianna Lynn Miller.
Levi Luke McClaws.
Kaylin Madsen Milliken.
Dylan Michael McLeod.
Benson Tanner Milne.
Henry Mahina Hall.
Jack Ryan Mitchell.
Malia Jasmine Means.
Karina Sandra Mitchell.
Caden Reese Memberg.
Max Neeland Modrell.
Marilyn Juliet Mendez.
Tristan Michael Molaski.
Rourke David Merrill.
Grace Evelyn Mollenhauer.
Nicholas Vincent Meyer.
Calvin Daniel Montes.
Brooklyn Page Michael.
Nahima Aleska Montoya.
Peyton Bentley Michael.
Berkeley Allen Moore.
Federica Miele.
Blaine Russell Moore.
Daxton Neil Mazarek.
Jacqueline Monique Morales.
Ruby Elise Miles.
Chase Michael Newman.
Cassia Lynn Militello.
Derenee Michelle Neighbors.
Alexandria Page Morris.
Aiden Cade Nelson.
Ella Rose Morris.
Brielle Teresa Nelson.
Miranda Morris.
Brinley Ann Nelson.
Lene Jane Mortensen.
Brooklyn K. Nelson.
Avery Moses.
Madison Ann Nelson.
Angelica Maria Mosier.
Michael Paul Newton.
Alyssa Noel Mosey.
Gabriel Tran Nguyen.
Carol Mausa.
Fat Niha Nguyen.
Max Allen Mauser.
Tice Curtis Nielsen.
Brooke Renee Maurer.
Vincent Gabriel Nipko.
Taylor Ray Munson.
Anya Gail Nishan.
Maylee Elaine Murray.
Lance Vic Ostergaard.
Luke Rich Nabrotsky.
Bryson James Usona.
Christian Robert Nasuda.
Samuel Calvin Oswald.
Chelsea Elizabeth Knoll.
Pierce Dale Owens.
Jacob Kent Norgard.
Weston Clark Owens.
Austin Paul Nowak.
Zachary James Pace.
Anthony Noza.
Avery Ann Padilla.
Fletcher Noel Nuttall.
Sophia Elaine Page.
Braden Robert O'Toole.
Gianni Michael Palladini.
Elma Citali Ocampo Guerra.
Vince Akil Palladini.
Jameson Thornton Oldfield.
Afton Michaela Palmer.
Madeline Tegan Oliver.
Katrina LaRae Palmer.
Joshua Thomas Olson.
Gregory Allen Parikh.
Kennedy Grace Olson.
Michaela Joy Parker.
Gage Stephen Olson.
Brinley K. Perkins.
Mary Caroline Olson.
Brielle Kathleen Peterson.
Lindsay Brooke Osborne.
Bella Bautran Fan.
Annalise Diane Parks.
Andrew Gregory Phillips.
Shubham Ashok Pamar.
Jaylee Ruth Picatelli.
Amelia Partros.
Alex Ivan Pineda.
Genevieve Danielle Patterson.
Sophie Grace Padraki.
Drew William Payne.
Emily Marie Potter.
Taylor Marie Peel.
Mina Ann Power.
Braylon Michael Picara.
Carson Scott Price.
Noah Anthony Peluso.
Jeremy Eugene Privet.
Cameron Lucas Pinnock.
Taylor Elizabeth Privet.
Ulias Jose Peralta.
Diego Puga.
Rogelio Tristan Peralta Jr.
Leilani Nicole Poole.
Michael Angelo Peralta Barbosa.
Brooklyn Suzanne Reese.
Natalia Winter Perea.
Elisa Lynn Reesing.
Justine Lisette Perez.
Lacey Danica Reeves.
Tyler Randall Pulsifer.
Robert Landon Reyes.
Benson Michael Radcliffe.
Jayla Allen Rios.
Alexander Stanislavovich Radev.
Cooper Reed Ribota.
Caroline Faith Radu.
Dadrian Renee Richard.
Braden Eric Raja.
Grace Elizabeth Richards.
Aileen Nicole Ramirez.
Lincoln Jamie Richardson.
Rafael Tayag Ramirez.
Emerson Brooke Ridgway.
Finley Marie Randall.
Rebecca Mary Riding.
Jackson John Rasmussen.
Stephen Elliott Reich.
Noah Samuel Rausch.
Gunnar J. Riggs.
Elizabeth Michelle Ray.
Rockford Euler Riggs.
Ashley Marin Ray.
Owen Dennis Rosenhan.
Jason Christine Ray.
Cody Paul Rosier.
Alexis Marie Reeder.
Kada Ray Rosser.
Alexandra Dawn Rollier.
Emma Elizabeth Rout.
Gwen Elizabeth Reich.
Joshua Lee Rother.
Luke Bennett Reisig.
Julia Elizabeth Rother.
Crew Jalen Resendez.
Dakota Grace Roy.
Mia Rihanna Romero.
Cody William Rucker.
Camila Natalia Romero Favela.
Davis Reese Rugg.
Julia Casey Rivera.
Sienna Bethany Renard.
Samuel Jonathan Robbins.
Jadis J. Reese.
Kaylin Brooke Rodriguez.
Ella Marie Russell.
Emma Rayanne Rogilio.
Braden Connor Russo.
Claire Elizabeth Roner.
Parker O'Brien Rydell.
Lexi Nicole Roner.
Hudson Cole Schambach.
Angelina Marie Romero.
Riley Madeline Shear.
Daniela Elizabeth Sahagan.
Lauren Kenna Sager.
Jesse Jero Salmon.
Gabriel Benjamin Scanlon.
Brody Shane Salzwedal.
Andrew Carl Shield.
Caleb Anthony Samora.
Alicia Bryn Schmidt.
Noah Santana Sanchez.
Nicholas Silva Schneider.
Isel Gabriela Sanchez Wilson.
Noah James Schumacher.
Jessica Ray Sandval.
Jack Lawrence Seaholm.
Abigail Ray Santa Cruz.
Jack Tanner Sider.
John Lane Sarager.
Jacob Michael Semmingson.
Haley Joe Saunders.
Nathaniel Jeffrey Shotswell.
Isabella Renee Savalis.
Lily Grace Sheehan.
Dalen Isaac Sales.
Charles Joseph Shelsey.
Isabella Rose Shanks.
Robin Celeste Sodden.
Walter Scott Shepard.
Luke Thomas Solak.
Harrison Hagman Shreve.
Maddox Grant Solomon.
Dane Porter Shumway.
Mila Chia Sompan Pakti.
Brianna Nicole Silva.
Soren Karsten Sorensen.
Michaela Ray Sitzler.
Cesar Octavio Sosa III.
Ty Cooley Skinner.
Aurora Grace Souza.
Delaney Nicole Slaminski.
Zayden Quincy Spencer.
Andrew Joseph Smith.
Macklin Deniston Spencer.
Ella Jane Smith.
Camille K. Spyro.
Jersey Ann Smith.
Lucas Michael Squires.
Savannah Christie Smith.
Allie Kelly Brooke Stansfield.
Ty Davis Smith.
Emily Constance Stapley.
Zachary Makana Makalani Smith.
Destiny Adea Stagel.
Christopher Jacob Smythe.
Joshua Tanner Taysom.
May Lynn Steimel.
Mira Amir Tabros.
Addison Rose Sterling.
Casey May Tenney.
Bryce Spencer Stevens.
Sophia Grace Tepezano.
Jackson J. Stewart.
Dylan Fitzgerald Thatcher.
Lindsay Noel Stewart.
Xander August Thurman.
Grace Ambrose Stillman.
Braden Connor Thiel.
Cambry Lou Stout.
Aditya Raj Todukulta Rayesh.
Anaya Delilah Grace Suarez.
Alan Sebi Thomas.
Catherine Elizabeth Ann Summers.
Anthony Stephen Thomas.
Ava Elizabeth Sunvey.
Keely Alexis Brinley Thomas.
Layla Rose Sutherland.
Liam Edward D'Ambrosio Thompson.
Caitlin Lisa Sutter.
Elizabeth Rose Thornton.
Joshua Cone Swaim.
Sydney Brooke Tuttle.
Catcher Glenn Taylor.
John Chukuma Uhagu.
Blake Everett Thorpe.
Brendan Thomas Ulo.
Eliza Bell Thorpe.
Ashley Laree Underhill.
Gavin Arthur Thruston.
Gannon Will Uri.
Poppy May Tillotson.
Kendall Elizabeth Uri.
Jake Stephen Tilwak.
Jack Dylan Vaglenti.
Cody Lee Tinney.
Zachary James Valentine.
Ariana Isabel Tiscareno.
Jordan Marie Van Paris.
Cassandra Marie Tolman.
Jenna Nadine Vanderhulst.
Samuel Ryan Torbett.
Zachary Christopher Vaughn.
Dimitri Truckus.
Olivia Rose Vargas.
Caitlin Lee Tran.
Caitlin Hope Vasquez.
Corey Michelle Tripen.
Himasi Kumoto Viatupu.
Ariane Michelle Tunstall.
Peyton Ryan Waterman.
Derek Alexander Villard.
Katie Lynn Watson.
Emma Christine Villarreal.
Catherine Leah Watson.
Ivy Hugh Min Vo Nguyen.
Justine Marie Wate.
Paige Jade Vogler.
Shelby Grace Watts.
Madison Elizabeth Waclaw.
Aurora Webb.
Abigail Ann Wagner.
Isaac William Lynn Weber.
Justin Seth Wagner.
Joshua Alton Webster.
Chloe Elizabeth Walker.
Bethany Ann Welsh.
Matthew Paul Walker.
Cameron Elijah Welsh.
Sarah Catherine Walker.
Jonah Cash Wesson.
Seth Owens Walker.
Emily Nicole West.
Noah Hemingway Walter.
Evan Jex Westenstow.
Ava Elise Ward.
Bailey Cameron Westfall.
Jillian Marie Waring.
Alicia Karen Willis.
Lily Ann Wheeler.
Karis Marie Wills.
Annalicia Jewel White.
Jayton Michael Wilson.
Carly Jane Wire.
Landon Marcus Wilson.
Ridge William Whiting.
Hayden Matthew Winkler.
Samuel Brandt Whiting.
Lucas James Witcher.
Joseph Scott Wilcock.
Andon Boyd Woofley.
Michael Holt Wilkins.
Maxwell Donald Wood.
Taylor Jade Willison.
Blaze Braden Williams.
Timothy Robert Wilford.
Ethan David Williams.
Anthony Leon Williams.
Lon Sue.
Ashton Michael Williams.
Aiden Christian Young.
Benjamin Joseph Williams.
Cyrus David Young.
Maximilian Terry Zabriskie.
Ellie Suzanne Young. Dominique Bettina Zapia.
Okay.
There you go.
Thank you. It is now my pleasure to introduce our final speaker of the evening, our senior class president, Justice Conley. She was born and raised in the Bay Area before moving to Gilbert, Arizona for her freshman year. Justice has 5 siblings and lives with her father James and stepmother Mary. Justice also enjoys visits to Atlanta to see her mother, Sharice Brown. Along with being our 2024 senior class president, Justice was the president of our BSU. Justice was integral in creating new traditions on our campus, such as our grade level assemblies in the spring where our students receive relevant and impactful information from their student council leadership. Justice enjoys listening to music, painting, and spending time with her friends. After graduation, Justice is headed to the University of Oregon to wear the green and gold of the Ducks. She plans to major in human physiology and continue to make a difference and create change, not only for herself, but for those around her, for the better. Please help me welcome Justice Conley to the podium. Will be great.
Which way?
Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, faculty, an extraordinary graduating class of 2024. I am Justice Conley, your senior class president, and I'm honored to stand before you today as we gather to commemorate the achievements of our graduating seniors. I extend my gratitude not only to the parents, family members, friends, and other influential individuals gathered here today, but also to the educators and staff who tirelessly strive to propel us towards excellence and ensure the safety of our campus. Your unwavering support has made our journey significantly more fulfilling. As we close out the ceremony, I wish to share with you 3 essential pillars that have not only shaped our journey to this pivotal moment, but will continue to guide us as we navigate through our new future. These pillars are the importance of embracing diversity, creating opportunities, and overcoming adversity. We inhabit a world rich of diverse backgrounds, cultures, and perspectives, all of which present valuable opportunities. I urge you to approach the forthcoming chapter of your life with an open heart and mind, embracing the beauty of exploring a different culture, laughter with people who don't look like you, meals with friends whose parents speak a different language, and appreciate the richness it brings to your relationships. Our differences shouldn't drive wedges between us. Instead, let them serve as bridges to unite us. Reflecting on my time here, I realize how diversity within my core group of friends has affected who I am today. Had I not embraced our differences in ethnicity and culture with an open mind and empathy, I would have missed the opportunity to create meaningful friendships. There's a wealth of untapped knowledge waiting beyond our current understanding of the world. Embracing differences will not only help our future, but also strengthen the collective of the community. Let's not allow our ignorance to hinder us. Instead, let's embrace the opportunity to expand our minds, open our eyes, and unlock our hearts for an infinite potential of growth and enlightenment. It is through opening our hearts and embracing diversity that we create opportunities to allow dreams to become possible. We can see this in our efforts to dream it was possible to win a back-to-back state championship in pom and football, to dream it was possible to have multiple state winners in FFA, and to dream it was possible to receive the chance to put on Disney's Broadway musical Frozen. No dream is too far-fetched, especially if you maintain a passion for it. So don't let your disadvantages or failures get in the way of your dreams. Instead, let them be the fuel for your success. And don't be afraid to step out of your comfort zone to reach your achievements. Your journey to your goal will contribute to the person that we become. None of this, however, happens without adversity. We must be willing to fight in the face of adversity to learn from it. Adversity is something our class is familiar with as we embarked on our journey as Hawks in the midst of a pandemic that claimed countless lives. As we entered a campus only allowed to catch a glimpse into each other's eyes, we rolled with the changes in administrative leadership, gaining a new principal our junior year, and we continue to fight against the judgment and scrutiny of our reputation as Highland Hawks and as Gen Z. Our school has overcome obstacles and weathered storms, yet through it all, we persevered and continue to soar. While we've come from the start of the school year en masse, now being able to see the smiles adorning on each other's faces, let this just be the beginning towards our journey to continual growth and success. Embrace challenges as opportunities to reflect on your journey, learn from your mistakes, and take pride in your ability to overcome them. As we bring this chapter to a close, I want to issue a challenge to each of you that will push you ahead in this next phase that we're beginning. Embody the essence of these three foundational pillars. Embrace diversity and new experiences, create opportunities for yourself and others, and when adversity hits, know that you have the skills to persevere and come out stronger. Class of 2024, it is now time to stand. Move your tassels from the right to the left. Congratulations, seniors, we did it!
I got a feeling that tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. A feeling that tonight's gonna